Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to Get Jacked. Now today, we're continuing off here on Ragnarok, and we've got some stuff to do. So, we have to get some turrets on our base. It's about that time. We got the basic structure going. I've been starting to convert it over to metal, but metal takes forever to cook without an industrial forge. So, I've got some refining forges, but it's just not quite enough. So, we need to set up more of those. We need to get some auto turrets on this base and actually start protecting it. So, what I'm doing now is I'm getting as many stims as possible. Really not getting that many. We're gonna have to get a berry collector pretty soon. I don't feel like getting it for this process. I'm just gonna be using this to get the plant species X started up there. So what we need is a lot of stem berries to get this Fiomia going, because I mean, I think I took for granted how easy it was to just get stems from the farm, but picking these by hand, not fun. Not the most efficient way to do this. So I'm gonna get as many of these as possible, at least so we can get like 2 plants or something to protect our auto turrets. Only level 20, nice. And then we should be all set to start working towards auto turrets. We have to cook up a lot of metal today, so we'll see how that goes. Toss all this in here. Let's see how much we get from this. I'm going to show you. This was like 20 minutes of... Not 20 minutes, okay. That's maybe an exaggeration, right? Maybe 10 minutes of picking stem berries by hand. Let's see how much we get out of this. First off, you need freaking levels, man. What's going on here? Alright, what you got? That's it. Seriously? This is it? What? Nice, we can fertilize like 1 plant. We are going to have to get a dung beetle. It's important, and they're not that hard on this map, but I don't think we're gonna do that today. We'll get this for the basic plant species X, but in the future we need some dung beetles, because this is not gonna be a good process. Okay, back here up at the normal base. Getting sick of living on a stone raft. Alright, I'm gonna park you right here because you're important to... You have nothing in your inventory. Okay, oh nice. Thanks. Bonus. Toss that right in there. I've got a few plant species going up here. And I cleared you. Okay, sweet. I've also been getting a ton of metal. It's just really hard. Like, really, it's really not that difficult to get the metal from this area. I've been finding quite a bit of it. It's just taking a long time to cook up. So I've got this going. Got a little catwalk here. I'm going to make some more refining forges to get this up to par. I've also got that little mining base, of course, that I've got cooking up metal as well. So hopefully we'll get this going. Now, we need to fully metal out this base. We also need to... Let me see here. What else do I need? Okay. I think we need wood. I don't think I have... Yeah, I definitely don't have enough wood. I was going to make it, but just realized that that's not a thing. So, let's go check on the metal that we've got down in the mining area. Does this tribe log still cancel loading in? I feel like it didn't. I feel like it kind of lagged me out there. Usually when you open the tribe log, when you log in, or you used to in the past, it used to just get you out of the... See? But it's locking me up. Oh, it's making me respawn. Dang it, game. Alright, let's grab this back. Alright, quick check on that. It's still cooking up a ton, so we have time to spare. We're going to have to just search for more metal. Build up some more refining forges. Let me grab some more wood. I guess I could explore the area a little bit, get a little bit more familiar with what's going on around here. I wish there was more wood like around though, because that kind of sucks. Dude, check it out. Found something that I never found on Ragnarok, actually. I always got my whips from killing Mantis because we were like really close to the Mantis over there, and they drop whips quite often. So this is actually something that we can learn. What do we need to craft a whip? And do we have everything? Oh, just a bit of hide. Just a little bit more silk. So these flowers are the same as like the scorched earth ones, and they give you silk. This is definitely a really good find though, because I can't kill Mantis at this point. This RG can barely take on the raptors in the area. It is built for kind of weight. It's not very good at that either, but we are using it. So it's been quite a process getting the metal back and forth. At least it's getting some levels in weight, so I'm starting to be able to carry a little bit more. With one whip, at least we can hopefully defend ourselves if somebody like picks us or something. We can get them off and get the heck out of there, because I don't really have any weapons yet. I haven't focused on that. I really want to get turrets before I start like getting like some normal weapons and stuff. Okay, here's some metal. Trying to hide over here. It's really spread out, so a quetz farming on Ragnarok kind of would suck, I think, unless you're in certain areas. Alright, let me get the rest of this metal that I was out gathering. Now, actually, we need to remember, next time we'll bring a sickle, because if we find some of those, we can get a lot more silk, get more whips going, so we'll do that. Let me spread out this Seriously? Dang it. Alright, hold up. Alright, let me spread out this between our forges. Really, we could use like 8 more forges, but we're gonna stick with this for now. I think it'll be alright. There. Okay, now what we do need is a generator. I'm gonna get gunpowder going actually ahead of time. We can't start setting up auto turrets quite yet because I just don't have enough metal to get those going, because we need to actually start the electronics for a generator. So I don't think I've learned that. Electronics, generator. Need those. Anything else? Turret? Boom. Alright, so we've got the beginnings of the turret. We've begun it by learning the engrams, that is. Alright, let's see here. This is the pearls that I've got. We're gonna tame. I think what we need to do is we need to tame up an anglerfish and bring it down into this river and protect it down there, because there are pearl spawns, and we don't need like a ridiculous amount of pearls all the time. We can just go down and get some with the angler. I don't think it'll be a problem, so that should be pretty convenient. Now, as for walls, this is all we can make. We're still fortifying this area. I mean, we've got some stone, but I think even if we've got some stone on the base, we should definitely get turrets up, because I feel a lot better. At least if we have a little bit of turret coverage to keep anybody who might want to raid at least occupied for a bit. So we won't be able to afford maximum turret coverage, but we'll try. We'll get a few up. Now, let me throw some preserving bins up here. I'm moving all the stuff up from that raft. I don't want to rely on preserving bins in a raft, so we're setting up these. I'll actually get some jerky going right away, because once we establish a few turrets, get some Species X, why aren't you going? What am I doing wrong here? Oh, can these not? Oh, maybe they can't be placed that close to each other. What the heck? You can put the storage bins like inside of one another. Alright, good enough. So, we've got a few of those. I think I've got oil and stuff to get some jerky going. Because if we get some kibble at some point, we might as well get the... I already have jerky ready for it. Now, we'll get this all going in our preserving bin. I'm trying to just wait for all this metal to cook so we can metal this base. But what we also need to do is build a couple behemoth gates. We're going to put behemoth gates on both edges of this bridge so that it kind of deters people from crossing into it. Obviously, you can still go by like air or something like that. It's pretty vulnerable in that sense, but once we have more turrets and turret towers, we should be okay. But I want to get some behemoth gates, because actually there have been some raptors and stuff coming into this area just running across the bridge. They use it for travel, and I'm not cool with that, so we need to go down to the bottom, farm up some stuff, and also get those going. Okay, I should have all that we need. It stinks without a beaver. It's really nice to have a beaver, so you can just go through the forest and craft your gates as you go, because you can't do these by hand. You got to do them in the smithy, but it's alright. It only took half an hour or so to gather enough. Okay, a little bit overweight. Hopefully I don't sink to the bottom of the ocean. Nah, we're alright. I saw a bunch of pearls down there when I stuck my head under, so we're gonna have to go gather those. We definitely need some more electronics, especially if we want 2 turrets. Each turret is 210 pearls, so that makes 70 electronics, if I know math. Alright, just need a little bit more for this second gate. I hope that one behemoth gate covers each side of the bridge, though. That's what I'm kind of banking on here. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do something a little bit differently. Alright, do you got... Yes. Alright, I think we should be good. After a little bit more wood, I think it was. Yep, definitely wood. Okay. You got pearls, right? Alright, any wood? Nope, that's it. I've gutted this place, removed a few of the other things, and we're gonna repurpose this raft. Okay, we only need a few hundred, it's okay. We'll reuse this raft for maybe housing our anglerfish or something. We can build down. We'll see how it goes. Okay, check it out. Bottom layer, fully metal. Man, it feels good to finally be into something metal. Kind of weird that it doesn't have turrets, but I'm working on it, alright? Now, I've got the polymer, just finishing up for our first turret. Pretty close. But what we need... I want to see if these behemoth gates fit across this gap. So, let me get some fence foundations going. I don't know them. Now, if this doesn't fit the full gap, we're going to have to, like, make a wall at each of these entrances. I think it's probably the first thing that we want to build after we get the main base a little situated, because that'll block everything from getting across. Because actually I flew up here earlier, and there was an Alpha Carno. I think he was trying to cross the bridge. Either that or he spawned up here, which would probably be worse. So we need a foundation spam this place. Let's see here. Yeah, that looks too big for a behemoth. Let me put it all the way on the edge. Oh! Yep. Didn't mean to do that. I definitely just clicked the button when I was looking down. Whoops. Alright. Let's make it straight. Okay, that should be dead center, I think. Or I can't really prove that, but it's close. Alright, how do you want to place? Is that how you want to go, like in... It's probably best... I don't even know what that snap point is. There. I think it's probably best if it's inside of that rock, because I'm sure you can glitch through that in some way. So that's all it's going to cover. Can we... I don't think we can put a second one on here, though. This is just going to have to be a wall. With turrets, of course. Yeah, I was hoping maybe we could sneak it into that pillar or something, but that's not going to work. So, yeah, that's not what I would have hoped, but at least we've covered half of it. We'll just do the rest with a wall and call it a day, but we're not going to do that. I'll just gather stone and wood and thatch as I'm doing metal trips and stuff, and we'll slowly build up the stuff to build the wall. It's obviously not the first priority. So, as for the first priority, turret, bullets. There we go. This is gonna be so much better. We'll put the first... oh yeah, I forgot to show you. I built this before. Little generator housing. I didn't put it in the middle because we've got dinos in there, and that would have really messed with getting them in and out. So I'm gonna fortify that, hopefully. We'll make that a little bit more interior as we go. See how many walls we can get out of this. Okay, that's good, that's good. We're getting close. We're almost fully metal. But I think the turret's more important anyway. I've got a couple in here too. I'll take those. Actually, I should make a ladder because there's no way for us to get on the roof at this moment, and it would be really nice to actually get up there. Please give me the storage bin I want. Ladder. Now, can we build a trapdoor? I thought maybe I had one. Nope. Shoot, we might not have enough metal. We'll take those, though. Yeah, we're not going to have enough metal to build the hatch frame. So we'll just put it on our big one. I actually don't even have it learned. Okay. So we'll toss our ladder on this. I hope it... Does it work with this? I usually put a trapdoor on the inside of these. So I'm not sure if this will actually snap. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Does this work? It kind of like pushes himself over. Alright, cool. So first turret. I feel like we should probably put it towards generator side and door side. You know what? We're putting this on a catwalk. I was gonna just put it like that, but that's, yeah, that's not good. We will do it on hatch frames, obviously, but we're not to that point yet. I want to make sure that the generator, like the section to the generator, is at least metal before all the others. Dang it, out of walls. Toss that in here, and let me build up a catwalk for this. Get rid of all this garbage first, sorry. Cool, alright, catwalk. At least we'll have one turret over the door with some ammo in it. I mean, it's not going to keep anyone with, like, any form of tame. I mean, unless they try to raid me on, like, a Fiomia. Raptors probably also can't soak very many bullets, so we might be able to kill one of those. But other than that, this isn't deterring anybody but trolls and naked people. Or armored people. Alright, now I'm getting too far ahead of myself. Let's get all these settings correct. I'm actually only going to put these on medium range. And the ones on the side facing the, like, kind of abyss, we're going to put on low because they'll have to fly a bird or something really close to actually soak. So I think that should be good if we put our plant species on high. Okay, I'm going to continue grinding. We'll get one more turret going. Alright, let's get, oh, nice. Let's get this put away. I've got the second catwalk up. We're going to put it on that corner. We can only afford 2 turrets because we are poor, so we have to cover the ground areas that lead to our base. We'll focus on the air ones later, but we can only afford 2 turrets. I've been building some stone walls and foundations as well because we're going to have to build that wall across the bridge, but it's going to be a bit of time before I've got enough for that. So do walls. Let's see how much I can get out of the rest of these forges. The mining base is obviously still going. I did bring up some of that metal, but it's going to take so long even with 5 forges going. Yeah, let's learn this freaking hatch frame already. There we go. Metal. Oh, I should learn that too. Wait, where's the metal one? What? I didn't have that learned, did I? Oh, it's learned. Oh, I must have learned it with the trapdoor. Duh. Okay. My bad. My bad. All right. Get those. Can't afford a ceiling. That would have been nice. But at least I can get this trapdoor going up to the top, so we don't have to use the giant hatch frame, because that is, if you don't have a lot of turret coverage, a big thing to open and let people just hop on into your base. So I want a trapdoor. Let's craft the rest of this ammunition. Alright, let's get this placed. Now, this is all I'm probably going to go with for today. I mean, just getting the obsidian pearls. I mean, it's not very much to get just a few turrets going, but I was also moving a lot of the dinos and items up to here. So I've been splitting my time. I'm going to put this right here. But I think that's where we're going to stop for today. We've got our 2 turrets up. Our base is kind of converted over to metal. Could definitely use some more. We need to get a berry, dino, and a dung beetle next time, I think. But, I mean, it's a work in progress. So that's where we're going to stop for today. If you like this video, definitely hit that thumbs up and or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Y'all have a great rest of your day. And, of course, we'll catch you next time.